Hiya, I'm that James Wisdom, and this is the final part of my Lego build for the DC Superheroes Jokerland set. So far we've built a bunch of stuff, and we're going to be in this video just building the last part, which is the main piece of the set. So previously we've got all of the minifigures out here. So we've got Joker, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Penguin, Batman, Robin, Starfire, and Beast Boy. So that's all of the minifigures for this set. A couple of exclusive ones there, characters that have never been made in Lego before, Starfire and Beast Boy, naming those two. So I'll just move those to one side for a second. Let's just shove them out of the way. There they are. They're out to one side. In the first video, we built the Batmobile, which is a really nice little build here. Really solid, does a lot of stuff. Fires some studs out the back and some missiles out the front. That's a really nice piece. We also built a couple of little accessories as well, which are all the way over here, so I have to just reach across. So that's one. Is the Shooter-matic, which is a little cannon that fires some cannonball type pieces. And you've also got the dunk tank, the toxic dunk tank, which just at the moment has got a mini penguin in and a little Joker robot. So those are all the pieces we built in the first set, the first video, from the first couple of bags. We then went ahead and built, not in this order, the Poison Ivy piece, which is this thing here, which is a drop type thing where you hit the top and it just drops down. If you want to see how I built that one, that's in the previous video. We've also, in that same video, built the Deadly Duckies, which was the Penguin set, which is a spinning set of duck cars with dynamite in, little sharks in the water underneath here. Very nice little piece that as well. All of these so far have actually been really good builds, really fun to do, and quite a lot of entertaining kind of things that go on with them. So the last piece, and the sort of largest so far, is the Harley Quinn piece here, which was the motorcycle piece. Got the sign up the top here, as with all the others. And what happens is, if I can get it back to the top, of course, the sign is designed to push the motorcycle down. It's very loose. It really easily falls there. You can see that falling, and then the motorcycle rolls down. That's the idea. Having just left this out, it does seem to have bowed ever so slightly. I'm not sure whether that's just I didn't put it together properly. I feel like I did, but it's not as solid as I'd like this piece. It's still a very nice build, as with all the other stuff though. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the final piece of this build, which is the main piece. Let me just grab the book out here so you can kind of gesture towards it for you. So it's this bit here. It's all purple and green. It's the Joker thing. It's got the Joker's head at the top there. I can lift that up so you can see it a bit better. There you go. So we're doing this main piece now. We've done this, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this, we've done these bits. Just got this main piece to do now. So that's what I'm going to build now. So I'm just going to grab the bags open. We've got the slide here. I'll do both bags at the same time because it's all one build. I kind of like doing lots of pieces all at once. So one bag, slide that open, there you go, get the rubbish out of the way. This one has one small bag inside the main bag as well. Let's just shake that out a bit. And in there's lots of studs. One just went flying all the way over here underneath this bag. There it is. There's a bunch of stuff in here, mostly green and purple, as I said. There's a little green ovoid piece here with the hole cut in the bottom stopper, which I imagine is for a sign of some description. It's the same as the balls on all the other signs. We've got a window piece here, and then there's the window that goes with it there as well. Otherwise, it's all just kind of fairly standard looking pieces. I don't think there's anything special about any of these pieces, just that they're all purple and green for Joker colours. So that's one bag. Let's get the second bag open up. So this is bag 8. There we go. And I think the pieces from bag 8 are all actually just the head at the top of the piece. So there's 2 small bags in here. One which has got lots of cream pieces, cream and white pieces in. There's quite a few bits of that are pink in here. So they're very... oh, there's almost got one got away there. But yeah, there's lots of kind of pink and white pieces in here. This bag has the googly eyes, so if you like your googly eyes, this is a good set for those. There you are, you can see those there. Let's just open that up. And there's another stud trying to escape. And that's all of the pieces. So there's a googly eye, and there's another googly eye just there. So those are really fun. They're nice little pieces as well. So pop all that down there. And I guess let's just get on and build it. So this is it. This is the final thing, the large build from this Jokerland set. This is the actual Jokerland sign here with the stickers on. So Jokerland and the toxic tank. So the dunk tank we built earlier actually goes with this set. It goes in here. That's the idea. It sits inside there like that. And the idea of that is that then you can put someone down this slide here. So let's say Batman, for example. What happens is he is designed to stand on top here, and then when you push the tongue down, it knocks him over and he slides down the slide and lands in the dunk tank. So there he is inside his dunk tank there. Let's just turn that around a little bit so you've got a better view of it going down the slide. There's the dunk tank. Batman, I'm just going to pop him through, and down he goes. So it slides really well, and it kind of always comes out the way it should, which is really nice. That isn't the only thing it does. It's also got these moving eyes, which I think are really great. There's little cogs on the back that you can turn to rotate the eyes, and the same with the hat. There's a little cog you can make the hat wobble back and forth. The eyebrows are movable, and the tongue is the thing that kind of sends people down. Actually, the bow tie is movable as well, so there's lots of different moving bits on this, which is really nice. The other thing we've got on this that I didn't mention beforehand, that I've forgotten about kind of thing, was you got these shiny stickers that we saw here. They're on the doors. There's also one in the back there, which says the Joker on it. You might be able to see that now. And that's it. Yes, it's a nice little set. It was good fun to build. It was a bit fiddly with all these pillars. They don't tend to stay solid if you're not on a nice solid base. So I'm on a bit of card on the sofa here, and that's not working all that well for these. They keep unclipping, but if you're on a solid surface, I'm sure that would be fine. Otherwise, it looks great, it works great. So that's it. Let's quickly just have a look through all of the other bits that we've got. So we're just going to run through all of the stuff that we've built so far, because that's the whole set now. That's everything built. So that's our Jokerland sets. That's the Joker part with the dunk tank. Let's just tip Batman out for a sec. And then the Shooter-matic goes with that as well. So you've got those bits there. That's our main set. Let's move that back out the way. Let's put it to here-ish. I should be able to see it in the shot still just about. There you go. And then the dunk tank and the Shooter-matic can go there as well. We also built the Batmobile. So let's do the Batmobile first. Okay, got a nice Batmobile. Don't forget this has the buttons on the top there to shoot out the missiles from the front. There's one. Shot you in the camera. Same again. Okay, two of them. And then you've also got two stud firing ones at the back. I won't fire the studs because I don't know how far they'll end up going. But that's a really nice little Batmobile. Top tips off. Sticker in there. Great. Nice little piece. Pop that to one side. The next thing we built after that was the Harley Quinn set, which I think is probably, I have to say, the most disappointing of the sets. I'm just trying to put it back together because it's fallen apart down here. There you go. Ooh. And there we go. So that's the Harley Quinn set, which is okay. It's a bit dull, and I have to say it keeps falling. So this sign I cannot get to stay up properly. Doesn't matter whether I'm on a flat surface or not, it just doesn't seem to want to stay up, which is a bit of a pain. It's alright when the bike's there, but otherwise it just keeps falling, which is a bit of an arse. So there you go, that's that. As again, it's quite a nice build in terms of all these little dustbins on fire down the bottom here, and obviously the wheel of fire thing, and that sends the bike all the way down. Probably the weakest of the bits that came with this one. And I'd actually say that the Harley Quinn minifigure is also the weakest minifigure. So let's try and put that one out of the way. Pop that to the back there. There we go. That's at the back there now. And let's grab our Penguin set. So the Penguin set, I really like the design of the Penguin set. I think it's a really nice little set. Again, there's not much going on with this one. It doesn't have many moving parts on this one. It's just got, you can spin the ducks around. That's about it. The shark fins are probably my favourite feature on that. they work really well and they just kind of look really good. So that's that one. Let's pop that there. Let's move the Batmobile out of the way so you can see it all at the once. There you go. And then last but definitely not least is our Poison Ivy set, which I think is probably my favourite of all the bits. So there it is. It's quite tall, so it's a bit of a pain to get in shot. But there you go. It's got the sign that you push and it just drops down. It's a really simple build. It just really works really well. And you've got the carnivorous plant at the top. And these little buckle things that I think just are really, really cleverly designed with the sort of battle droid arms. That's what they use for the battle droid arms. If you've got any Star Wars sets, the battle droids have got those arms. And then they've got the sort of handlebars there, just that hold people in the seats. I just think that's a really nice feature, really well designed set. So all in all, it's a lovely set of objects there, a lovely set of items that really work very well. So let's just have a quick look at the minifigures that came with this as well. So I'll just rearrange the camera so that we can get a closer look at the minifigures. Right, okay, so that's our set of minifigures there. We've got 8 minifigures from this set, a couple of exclusive ones. So let's start with the main two, the first ones we've got out. So we've got Batman. There he is, hopefully that will autofocus. There it is. So that's Batman. He comes with the standard Batarang piece. He's got his black cape, but it's the very soft cape. It's not the particularly high quality cape. I prefer the other capes. The head, if we take the hair off, is a black molded piece. So the piece is actually molded here, which makes his skin tone very, very dark. Other ones have not been black, they've been white, meaning he's got a slightly lighter skin tone. But there you go. That's Batman. Put him back down. Then, of course, we've got the Joker. Always a classic villain. Worth having a look at. Not the same as previous Jokers. He's got a slightly different body piece. Everything else is the same. Just the body piece, his jacket, and his shirt and bow tie are slightly different. Not really a lot more to talk about there. Robin. Robin has got this little staff thing. Let's get rid of that for a second as well. And what we've got is we've got Robin with his yellow cape, green trousers, standard kind of stuff. He's got 2 faces, so let's turn him around. Stern face and scared face. I much prefer the scared face. I think it's daft. So pop that back on there. Nice Robin. Now we've got Harley Quinn, who is probably the weakest minifig in the set. Let's take that hammer off, it gets in the way a little bit. Completely different to the classic Harley Quinn, which they've done before. So it's nice to have a different version, but it is kind of the lingerie version. So she's wearing her underwear and her corset, and she's like got super heavy makeup. So it's kind of a cross between the original Harley Quinn with the Harley Quinn hood and the new style where she's wearing a lot less clothing. So it's okay, it's a nice different minifigure, printed on the back and on the front, all the way around the legs as well, just not on the back. But a nice minifigure, probably the weakest in the set though. Here's our first exclusive. So we've got Starfire here. I really like the Starfire fig, I have to say. It's a really nice little model. Again, she's got 2 faces, scared and not so scared. And she comes with these little green blast things. Again, take those off. And you can see she's got these little kind of bracelets on, which are nicely printed on the arm. Lots of shiny silver on this model, which works really well as well. Then, of course, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is a really nice model as well. Detailed print. The main thing with this is the hair, because there are the leaves printed in the hair as well. Let's get rid of the accessory. Leaves printed in the hair are really nice. She, I believe, has 2 faces as well. Very, very angry face and slightly less angry face. It's a bit of a smirk. Beast Boy. Another exclusive. Only going to be able to get Beast Boy in this set. In terms of the model, the torso and the legs, fairly standard stuff. Double printed. Looks like the legs may be made of 2 different colours of plastic, purely because of the fact that they go all the way around there. It's not printed on the side. The hairpiece is probably a special one because it's got the ears, grin, and sort of awkward tooth expression. I like the awkward tooth expression, that works really well. Lastly, but of course not least, we've got the penguin. I've left the penguin with his little accessories here. He's got a gun and an umbrella. I don't know if this is the same penguin we've had in previous sets. It might be. But either way, it's a standard kind of penguin attire, penguin suit, bow tie, and the trousers. So that's a nice piece as well. No face on that one because he's not got a hairpiece, so he's only got the one face for you to use. So that's our 8 characters, that's our 8 different minifigures. That's it. So there's a lot of stuff we've had in this set. There are 4 main models plus the Batmobile, so 5 models, 8 minifigures, plus a few extra bits and pieces. There's a huge amount there. It's really a really good fun build, and because everything is in sort of small packets, so you've got each of the different sets, they kind of feel like 5 sets that you could do one at a time really easily, and it will be a good set to kind of build on and just kind of work with if you want to do it over a longer period of time rather than start it and then have a half finished model. You'll have a bunch of models that you can finish one at a time and spend your time on. So it's really nice for that. It's just generally a really nice set. So if you like this kind of stuff, I recommend it. So that's it. That's all of the bits done now. You've got your 8 minifigures, your Batmobile, and the 4 parts of the actual Jokerland itself, all built. You can see them there. If you haven't seen me build all of those, don't forget that there was a part 1 and a part 2 video to this as well. This is part 3. So if you want to see the Batmobile, that was part 1. If you want to see the other parts of Jokerland, other than the main bit, which is this one here, that's in part 2. And if you enjoyed these videos, please like and subscribe. Go and check out my Naked Truth vlogs, which is response videos, talk about a different topic each week. I do a live stream every week as well. And of course, follow me on the social media. I've been that Jayms Wisdom. Keep smiling and thank you very kindly, and have a nice day.